And that is out of play. That one missed.
Well, Boog, here's a little background info on Jung-Hoo Lee. He hit for the highest batting average in KBO history, which included a ton of doubles. Plus, he took home 5 gold gloves. He's a player that helps the team with his bat and defensively.
One down. So here's Bader now.
Center fielder Harrison Bader.
Out towards right center field. Rafaela on the move. And there's 2 away. Rafael Devers up to hit. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. And a swing and a miss there. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Outside.
Out.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. To the right side, Meyer. Giants go in order. Back here in Boston. And now here's the starter for San Francisco, Adrian Hauser. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball. Adames. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Trevor Story.
Shortstop Trevor Story.
The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. And now 2 gone.
Batting third.
Now batting Jarren Duran.
Jarren Duran.
Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
On the ground, out to short. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Back now at Fenway. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Ronald Acuna Jr.
That's outside.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot. And the Giants have the lead now. It's 1-0. Willie Adames stands in. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time. Good bout.
Runner takes off. Foul ball there. That one fouled off. Suarez, a 6'1 lefty, 215 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Here comes the 0-1. Chapman gets a piece there. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 aboard with 1 out. Luis Arias digs in now. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. On the corner for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here at the top of the second. Gets a piece and it stays 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Line drive. And this one looks like trouble. Headed for the plate. 1 run across.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Anthony has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out. Back to the leadoff spot of the Giants lineup. And next is the designated hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2 on, 2 outs. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Head first slide, safe at the plate. 3-0. And now Bader up to the plate. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Swing and a foul straight back. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Nope. That's inside.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Line drive. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the second. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Ramos under this one. And there's one away. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there are two down. So stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer. Left field, way back there. And it's off the Green Monster. Abreu around third. He'll score, and they cut the lead to 2.
Didn't take long to get a result with that at bat. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Caleb Durbin swings through it for strike one. On the ground, right side, Arise. They limit the damage here. Back here in Boston, and digging in for San Francisco, Rafael Devers. Gets him to chase after that one.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Swings over the top of that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
That's a base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Adames swings through it for strike one. Fouled off down the right side. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. First and second, no outs. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Into center, Rafaela makes his way towards it, makes the catch, 1 down. So up next, Patrick Bailey, 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Devers on second. Acuna at first. 1 gone. Lunges for it, but it drops for a hit. Here's Matt Chapman. Gold. golden opportunity right here. Pitching coach making his way to the mound, all quiet in the pen. So I guess he just wants to settle him down a little bit out there. Inside, just missed.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And a 2-1 on the way. Out to short, base hit, 1 run is in. A second scores as well, and they're up by 4.
Back-to-back base hits. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Story, the underhand flip. There's 1, and that's 2. Bottom of the inning. Joe stepping in for Boston. Cedar Rafaela. And first offering is fouled off. This one in the air, center field. And there's 1 down. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Roman Anthony. He's 0 for 1. Here's your 1. Just a slow ground ball this time. Throws to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. 2 down, bases empty. Trevor Story up next for the Red Sox. And a big swing and a miss. Back to the mound. He's got it. On to first. And that will end the inning. Back here at Fenway. On to the 4th. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
That one drilled left field. That's back there. And it bangs off the monster. The throw to second, and that's a leadoff double.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Oh, that's out.
Lee up for the 3rd time here, watches that one miss. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Rafaela on his way in. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And there's 1 down. Harrison Bader, the next Giant to hit.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Strike 2. Good job to fight that one off. Man at second. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Next pitch is outside.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Bader is out. High leverage spot, and here comes the danger. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Peyton Tony.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen.
Line drive, that's a base hit. The run scores from 3rd. It's an RBI single. It's 6-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Ball, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Devers leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one fouled off, 2-2.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. Let's see if he can.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Back here at Fenway Park. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Jarren Duran. That one ripped. And a quick out, number 1. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Popped out to left his first time. He swings and fouls one off. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away. At the plate, Wilyer Abreu. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Abreu.
Swings through that.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
On a line, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. That is the inning. We go to the top of the 5th, and digging in for San Francisco, Willie Adames.
Well, these Giants doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously they've been able to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one.
This one in the air, center field. Rafaela settles under this one. 1 up, 1 down. And up next for the Giants, Patrick Bailey. He's 2 for 2. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Totally. In his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Rafaela takes it in for the out. 2 down. Luis Arise stands in.
For the Giants, second baseman Luis Arise.
Hey.
Bailey, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit weakly on the ground. On the Story, that's out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer. Foul ball.
You know, these Red Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Goes down looking. And next for the Red Sox, Caleb Durbin. He's 0 for 1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Strike 2. Now fly ball to right center. Can't get there. Base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Now here is Ceddanne Rafaela. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
There goes the runner. This one in the air, right field. Caught, and the runner's dangerously far from first. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Roman Anthony now at the plate. Has grounded out a couple of times. On the ground to third. Play made. That ends the inning. Back here at Fenway and digging in for San Francisco, Elliot Ramos. Swing and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Giants.
So the lineup flips over, and now the DH, Jung-Hoo Lee. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
Ball. Nope. Inside. Ball 2.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second, tag, and they got him. Fouled off left side. Payoff pitch. And a base hit. And a man aboard. Stepping in, Harrison Bader. 0 for 3 in this one. And a foul ball. Left field. Makes a mess of this one. It gets down. They get it in quickly. So first and second down, 1 out. Here's Rafael Devers.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Inside.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Line drive, base hit into the outfield. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. And here.
Cunha Jr.
So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Giovanni Moran.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Swing and a foul out of play. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next offering is outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. So they're all loaded up. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 3. Hit on the ground to short. They get the force out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. And we're back here at Fenway Park. So stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. Foul ball there.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
That's to third. Chapman over to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Jarren Duran. And that one ripped to left. Reaching down, makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-1. Foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now one away. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Next pitch is inside. And it's a ball and a strike. Base hit center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Let that pitch get pretty deep on him, so I think he was looking to go the other way. It was off speed and inside though, so a good adjustment to shoot it back up the middle.
Now it's going to be Luis Arias. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Oh, 1.
This one in the air center field. Rafaela on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. Here's Elliot Ramos.
For the Giants, left fielder Elliot Ramos.
And first offering is fouled off. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Chapman off of first with 2 away. pitch kicks away. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Righty reliever out of the pen, Greg Weissert.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. That one missing inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. Next to hit, Jung-Hoo Lee. Tap foul at the plate. 2 on, 2 outs. And that one is lifted in the air. Story gets under it. And that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Deal 1. Just missed. There's a swing and a miss. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox.
Catcher, Carlos Narvaez.
That one found hard the other way. Swing and a miss as he was out front. The Giants leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That one almost got him. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Now it's the second baseman, Marcelo Meyer. Line and caught at third by Chapman. The Gold Glover makes the play. Back in Boston, we're at the top of the 8th. Harrison Bader getting ready to hit.
Nope, outside.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Misses the sweeper. Up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Popped in the air. Left field. Anthony settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out. And here is Devers. That one fouled off. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And 2 away now.
Right fielder,
2 down,
Ronald
bases
Acuna
empty.
Jr.
And now it's going to be Ronald Acuna Jr. In the air to left center. Anthony moving under it. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin. Bader under it. And there's 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. And first offering is fouled off.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
The Giants leading by 5 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ball popped up. Arise settles underneath it. 2 down. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the left fielder, Roman Anthony. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Just missed.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Foul ball.
Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. On the ground. And he beats it. He's safe.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
Here's Trevor Story now. And first offering is fouled off. That's inside.
Ball 1.
Anthony off of first with 2 away. Just missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. Runner on the move. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. We go to the 9th. And digging in for San Francisco, Willie Adames. Fought off foul. In the air, right field, Abreu. Moving in on this one. And there's 1 away. Patrick Bailey, the next to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Ball 1 there. And a foul ball. That one missed. Ground ball up the middle. Meyer fires to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Matt Chapman. This one in the air, center field. Rafaela moving under this one. And that's the 3rd out. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Here now the Red Sox D. Sam Hentges on the pitch out of the pen here.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Comes up empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here comes Wilson Contreras. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Tap back to the mound. No play. That's an infield single.
Up next for the Red
Didn't exactly
Sox,
square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Chapman fires to second for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Last out for the Red Sox in this one. Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. Runner on the goal. And first offering is fouled off. Ball game. Hauser with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.